Hey, how's it going? You know, every single time I walk underneath that goddamn vent, all I can hear is the droning. So I hope it's not an annoyance at all. It's a hot day. It's a 30-degree day. It's summer in Australia. Just saying. So I want to kind of look at all the films I bought in 2023. Now, this I'm not going to list off every single one of them because I've tried counting and there's more than 100. Even the Blu-ray.com app won't stipulate how many I've bought. So I kind of just want to go through a scroll. This is as of the middle of December. I imagine, obviously, there'll be Christmas and whatnot, so I'll have a tally, because I imagine this will be one of my first videos of 2024, sorry. So I'll have a tally on the screen showing how many movies I actually ended up buying. Well, yeah, it's hard to say. Maybe how many Blu-rays. I can do how many movies on Blu-ray, because some of them were packs of multiple movies, including the Purge trilogy and Mae West's box set from Eureka, or was that Powerhouse? I think it's Powerhouse Indicator. So I'll have something written up on the side of the screen there. I've been there for a bit now, but yeah. So a lot of movies, a lot of different TV shows. So I'm just gonna take a handful. Let's take a look. So we start off with the Bling Ring, which is an interesting starting point. That was mostly because it came in through eBay, because I was getting a bunch of Sofia Coppola films, because I was adding a Sofia Coppola collection to my shelf. Okay, so here we are, looking at my phone. So yeah, again, start of the Bling Ring, which is, yeah, that's something. All the ones that say new are basically ones I haven't watched yet, either because I haven't watched the Blu-ray or I haven't watched the film in general. So that's the main point there. Yeah, got the Purge films. I've only actually watched the first two. I have yet to watch the third, fourth, and fifth, because it was cheaper to get the first three as a set. Cruising's good. Thief is good. Spaceballs on 4K. I still need to watch that, actually. I haven't seen the 4K yet. Decision to Leave was a great film. Twilight Zone, I've only watched like 5 or 6 episodes of the first season, so that's not great of me, but, it's an anthology, you can watch whenever. There's also a lot of episodes of that, but they're really good remasters, so I would recommend them. Wages of Fear was good. Bones and All was good. Taking a Pelham 123, an absolute classic, great 4K release. God, I still got to watch Memories as well. Better Call Saul's good, obviously. I've still got the Godard set to watch. The fact that I bought that so many months ago, like back in January, and I haven't watched it yet. It's ridiculous how many of these I've watched. The Iron Giant, I actually only got the Blu-ray. I did not get the case with it because I bought it secondhand. Not really knowing, but it was also $10. It's Japanese, which is kind of funny. King Kong Lives. That one I wanted to get for a long time, but it was really expensive, and then I bought it and I haven't watched it. Yay me. Terrifier films are good. To Kill a Mockingbird on 4K. I think that's like out of print in Australia, because I've been seeing a lot of people talking about it on the JD forum, and they're like, oh, I got this on Blu-ray, and everyone's like, oh, is it good? I heard it was good. I'm like as in, is it transfer good? I'm like thinking, the 4K came out at the start of the year. What's going on? So I guess maybe that's just me. I got the 4K and no one else got the 4K or something. Tati, I still have yet to watch. House of Wax was good. Dead Zone was good. I did a lot of Cronenberg this year. Finally got around to watching My Bloody Valentine. I'm happy I got that this year. I was concerned about that. Cat People I'm yet to watch. The Changeling I got from Phil and Katie. Same as Necrotronic. Starman's a good transfer. All About Eve is a classic. Island of the Lost Soul is really good. It has a great stuff with the guys from Devo. Good stuff. There's the exploitation classics of Patrick and Patrick Evil Awakens. I'm yet to watch those two. I know that Powerhouse has now got like a 4K coming out for Patrick, which is kind of funny. But I probably will stick with my Umbrella versions for now. Devil's Candy is good. Monkey Shines is one of those very few Romeros I'm still yet to watch, given I covered most of his films this year. 30 Miles from Nowhere is good. The German release, but it's the only Blu-ray release of Caitlin Cole's film. I did an interview with her earlier this year. She's a good friend of mine. And a film director. That's two things I didn't think would be in one sentence. 4K collection of Halloween. I have not watched any of those yet, but I don't really care. I've seen the films, I just haven't watched the transfers. I haven't watched like any of those Shout Factory transfers now that I think about it. April Fool's Day is a classic. Got some Aussie films there. Martin, that was a convincing moment for me because I got that with Cannibal Holocaust. Because it was from Dead End DVD, because I was desperate for the limited edition of Martin for the book and the essays, and it was worthwhile. And now that I know about Dead End DVD, it makes my shopping experience a lot better, especially for importing and stuff like that. Children of Corn trilogy I sort of watched, and that's a limited edition version. Amusement Park was fun. That was another Romero. Cosy is one I had as a teenager. We watched it in high school. Have not seen it since, but it was pretty cheap to buy, so I was happy with that. I still got to watch Jacob's Ladder. God, I was so indicative to get that, and I never watched it. Fabelmans was good. Never watched the Blu-ray, but I did watch it in cinema, so that was fun. Monty's Falcon and Rebel Without a Cause. Oh, is it embarrassing that I haven't watched either of those two films yet? Sometimes I'm just happy to own them, okay? Naked Lunch was good. Midnight Run is like my preferred version of Plane, Trains, and Automobiles, because I thought that movie was kind of meh, but I really liked Midnight Run. Piranha I still got to watch. Polar Syndrome. That weird Batman film. Oh, Batty Man and Robin meet Dick Nose. Yeah, that might not be a very suitable film. Ghostwatch, that's good. The limited edition is superb, but the film is a masterpiece. Genuinely terrifying. Babylon is long, but yes, I have watched it. What else? There's so many here I still haven't watched from Arrow Video. Brain Damage was good. To Live and Die in LA is one of the few Friedkins I haven't watched yet, so I'm very hopeful for that, at least to watch it. Session 9 is still going to watch. Texas Chainsaw in 4K. Tremendous 4K. Maybe one of my favourite releases of 2023. Body Double. I can... See, I do this now as well. I can go watched. I have seen that now. I don't know why I didn't do it when I logged my review the other day. I had to burn the copy of the Blu-ray onto my laptop so we could show it at a private screening for my mate's birthday. I don't think that's illegal, but yeah, I mean, they didn't pay to see the movie, so I don't think it's illegal. Either way, who cares? It was fun. It was great. Good De Palma. Young Frankenstein, that's actually for Dad, because I already have it on Blu-ray. Battle Royale's a good set. The Loved Ones I still got to watch. Oh my god, embarrassing. Picking the Hang Rock, fantastic set. I still like the transfer a lot. I have the Criterion. I'm keeping the Criterion because I got different features and stuff, and I have it signed by John Jarrett, so, you know. Big Lebowski on 4K, tremendous. Martyrs, crazy. Quite a film. I still got to watch Tales of Adventure. And Hammer Volume 1 as well, I've still got to watch. Ugh, that's a joy. Eastern Promises was good. Inland Empire, I'm still yet to watch. This is the new, 4K remaster from Criterion. I gotta watch that again. It's a bloody hell of a film. Some of these again, newer 2023 releases. You get Knock at a Cabin, which is pretty good. Magic Mike's Last Dance, which is okay. I enjoyed it, but you know, Superman 2 and Superman 2, the Donner Cut. I got both versions because they had I think it was a 2 for $40 4K and 20% off. So I bought them. Maybe it was buy two get one free or something. I bought them both in a sale to make it cheaper for me, and I did not buy the sequels. I was like, I just want to get the both versions of the second film, just for my mood. I might want to watch the theatrical cut. I might want to watch the Donner Cut. I like the Donner Cut. I remember the theatrical cut more, but I only ever watched that once or twice as a kid. So yeah, I hadn't seen the Donner Cut until this year. The Tunnel was actually the limited edition version. I don't like that it doesn't tell you that on the app. Confess Fletch, very fun movie. Hannibal, I'm still yet to watch. I don't think I ever really watched past season 1, but I need to actually watch the whole show. That would be good. Haunting of Julian 4K is really good. Roger and Hammerstein I still got to watch. Commando, I haven't watched the director's cut yet, ironically. I bought it because we saw it in cinema, and they didn't have the director's cut, and I was like, oh, that's disappointing. I want to watch the director's cut. I've already seen the theatrical cut. But it was fun in the cinema. With a crowd, it's really good. Manhunter's good. I got a bunch of Michael Mann films for pretty cheap this year, which I was happy about. Curious Case of Benjamin Button's the limited edition Australian release. I know it's not the Criterion, but still. Unfriended, I have seen this now. I watched it on the Criterion channel. This helps to go through it all. I know it's funny, I didn't even watch the Blu-ray in the end for the film. I actually did like the film. I still got to watch Dark Web, but yeah, I thought it was good. Shiver Baby was fantastic. Benedetta, still got to watch that. It's one of those, I got to do a video talking about movies, Blu-ray releases. I've got a whole bunch of them now. I want to do a dive into those. French Connection I obviously bought because, we found out that they were, like, re-editing the film, and everyone's like, haha, no. So I, of course, went out and bought it. John Wick Chapter 4 was good. The Lighthouse is good. I'm yet to rewatch it. I haven't seen it in cinema. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas was a good upgrade, because I had the Cinema Cult Australian edition. No, not a good version. But the 4K, and it was limited edition. Good. But then, of course, you got the French Connection, the signature release, which I've obviously got both that and the original differently coloured version, because the different colour grading version of the original comes in a 2-pack, a British 2-pack with the second film. So I was happy to get both, because I hadn't seen the second film before. I think it's good. I much prefer the first one. Still got to watch 13 Ghosts and Cosmopolis and A Dangerous Method, so whilst going for a bunch of Cronenberg, I haven't finished them all. Him and Romero were my two leading directors, I think, for this year. I have not, obviously, it's not the end of the year, so I haven't gotten that email from Letterboxd saying, here are your two leading directors, even though I'm a patron on it. I can just check, but still. A Haunted Turkish Bathhouse, Roadhouse, and Burial Ground was a hell of a weekend to watch those three. Wonderful transfers, crazy films, beautiful in total. What else do we have? Conquest of Space, a lot of new imprints there, haven't seen. Indicator Powerhouse did a big sale, so hence I've bought all these ones that I have yet to watch. I watched Modern Romance. I wasn't as hugely fond of it, but I did like it. I've got a lot more of Albert Brooks' films that I've yet to watch. In fact, all of them. Yeah, some of them are on the Criterion channel and whatnot, so I've got a lot to watch that I would really like to watch. That is that I have, of course, two different versions of 13 Ghosts, because they had that and the Tingler for their limited edition releases as a re-release, like refurbished, as they said. So I got those two because they were cheaper as well, and because I can't imagine the Umbrella version would be a good Blu-ray copy of the original film. Chameleon Films only released this year was Election 1 and 2. I'm yet to watch either, but hopeful, because they hardly release any films, which has been really disappointing for this year. So yeah, I hope to see more next year. And then of course you can see, was Cinderella around that time? No, Cinderella was because the 4K was coming out and didn't come with a Blu-ray release. By that stage they had not announced that Disney was pulling out. So Videodrama 4K, because I had the Criterion, but I wanted to get the 4K UHD. So now I've got both Arrow and Criterion, because why not? Also, it was on sale, so, easy peasy. Can't lose there. A bunch of Arrow videos I still have not watched for this year. Oh, here we go. See, now you can tell Lady and the Tramp and Atlantis and Sleeping Beauty and The Menu and Peter Pan and Big Hero 6 and Dumbo. All these ones on the screen now are the ones that where I was like, oh, Disney's pulling out. And I'm like, I gotta buy Disney. Gotta get them all on physical. Because, it's not in this case a supporting of physical, it's a for the love of God, save yourself. So, yeah, that was a big sale definitely there, because that was when Beau was Afraid and Avatar, all those were on sale at JB. I have not seen Beau was Afraid yet. I plan to, Ari Aster is becoming a chore to watch, so, kind of. A 3-hour film, kind of a chore, so I'll get to it eventually. After Hours on 4K, I'm keen to rewatch that, but that was a wonderful film. Again, you get some more Disney films here, which is good. Nothing overly notable, but I do need to watch The Secretary. Yeah. Tangerine I got to watch as well. May was a good release. Audio commentary on it wasn't great, but the rest of the package was very good. Hook on 4K, because that's become like out of print or something. A lot more Disney films. A lot of Disney films. This is like, again, if you've been subscribed to me for the past year, has this given you flashbacks to every single purchase of these that I got? It's fun, isn't it? It's a bold thing to remember every single one of these, but to remember as well that when I edit this, I got to count every single one of these. But some of them are 2-packs, like Hunchback 1 and 2 and whatnot, you know? There are so many here. I bought Ultraviolet for like $10. It was not a good movie. One of those great, I kind of regret buying that. I'm happy I got Avatar. Having that off my chest and not having to worry about getting that for the extra 2 hours of bonus features. Nice, you know. I now have it on Blu-ray and on 4K, but I don't mind, you know. Sleeping Beauty 50th anniversary, it's good. Fox and the Hound, a bunch more films here I still have not watched. Oh my god. Chariots of Fire, I've actually comes with the case and the Blu-ray case, but not the CD, because the seller is a bitch. Sorcerer, really good. Good release for the 40th anniversary. 5,000 Fingers of Dr. T. I have not actually watched the Blu-ray yet, but it's the same version that was on the Criterion channel a couple years back. Crazy film. Deadwood the movie, because gotta get some stuff from Amazon, why not? Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, because again, Disney's pulling out, and there was that Cinemaniacs. Film Focus on Jennifer Connelly was interesting. I'm not huge on those box sets, but they're not worth the price. I don't know. Some of them are films you don't know. Some of them are films you might know, but they're all kind of okay. With like every second film is like actually pretty good. So it was a film set that had. I mean, I guess all the films were fine. Her more iconic film was the worst one, but the best one was like almost a masterpiece film. So yeah, I don't know. It's all right. Good mix. Then you get War of the Worlds, which I realized I hadn't scanned the original War of the Worlds that I had from imprint. That's actually the limited edition one, not even the original. So I have the limited edition with the sleeve, the reprint without the sleeve, and the 4K UHD. So if you want the limited edition one, let me know. I'm happy to sell it. I really don't need it. I'm happy to keep the reprint though, because I can give it to Dad, you know. King Kong on 4K, Colin Lick. This is like, that's only like a few months ago. That can't have been that long ago. My god, has the year gone by that quickly? That was September. Boy, this year has gone by quick, hasn't it? Still a couple of these I have yet to watch. East of Eden and Rio Bravo, I'm still yet to watch. Magnificent Seven, I actually only watched the first film, and yet I've still logged it as I've watched the whole thing. I really haven't. I probably shouldn't do that. I'm trying to not do that now. I'm trying to wait till I've watched every single film in a set before I've said that I've watched it, but it is what it is. It Follows was tremendous. Actually a brilliant set. I would pin it as the best, but I was so happy with Texas Chainsaw. Crimes of the Future I haven't actually watched through the set, so yeah, I have no comment on it, but it's a beautiful set. I can give it that, you know. Frontiers was okay. Didn't really care much for the film. Good set, but I didn't really care much for the film. Zombie Triple Pack, because I was filling out my Romeros, hence Land of the Dead as well. The bad version of Shin Ultraman, which I still have not given to my friend, because I haven't seen my friend since I bought it. I haven't seen him in like almost 4 months now. Yeah, I kind of wish I had because this is October, so I hadn't seen him since September. If I had known that this was a bad Blu-ray, I would not have bought it. But the the Madman Australian Blu-ray, so much better. Frankenhooker, classic. I've still got a bunch of Arrow videos and Shout Factories here. All of these are like from the Astor movie market that happened at the start of October. So literally every single one of these. Yep, still every single one of these, including Maniac and Killer Condom. And yeah, and then the rest of these is now eBay and stuff. So Death on the Nile I've watched. Mirror Cracked I haven't. Murder on the Orient Express I have. I think Death on the Nile is better. I much prefer that film. Then you get some 4Ks, because JB had a sale at the start of October. I have yet to see I Saw the Devil. Sorry, Mitch. I need to watch it. Apparently, a film I have done an anime of Blu-ray for is very similar to it, so I need to watch it. A lot of those were pretty cheap, like Bunny Lake is Missing, Mrs. Sardonicus, and Mine and Mr. Soames were like, what, $5 or $6 each or something? It's insane. Critters I've still got to watch. Retro Sci-Fi 5 was like $10. I can't imagine the films are any good, but it was $10. Then you get some more from Dead and DVD, so you get some After Sun. Actually, was After Sun from them or from... Yeah, that might have been an Amazon purchase. I can't remember. But Tokyo Decadence, Night of the Demons, and Air Doll were definitely from them. The Pack, I'm yet to watch, from one of those ones that Lee Gambin had done a commentary track on. I'm yet to watch it, obviously, but it's eventual. I don't know. It's been a busy goddamn year. The Mist, fantastic set. I know that there is a new 4K set from Viavision in Australia, which is just the 2 4K discs of the black and white and colour versions, which is fine, but it was like $60, and the fact that I bought this one, I think from the Cinemaniacs, for less than $60, which includes 2 Blu-ray discs with all the bonus features, and I'm like, wow, Australia kind of gets screwed over a lot, don't we? Snow White, tremendous, gorgeous 4K. Psycho 4K set's very good, Talk to Me, great film. Bug, I'm yet to watch still. A couple of these were some cheap ones from JB, and then we get to my birthday. I realised that none of those films... I mean, Psycho set was for my birthday from my parents. I obviously ordered it from from the Cinemaniacs and picked it up and then got them to wrap it. Lyle, A Man Called Otto were both gifts from Guy. Lyle was awful to watch, unbearable. I have not seen Man Called Otto yet. I keep saying Man from Otto, because Man from Uncle and whatever. Ugh. Thelma and Louise on 4K. I only got the Blu-ray of it last year, like December. Sorry, I say last year, but you're in the future now. December of 2022 was when I got the Blu-ray release, but I can give that to my dad, so he'll be happy with that. Shockers is good. Yet to watch the Blu-ray, but anything's better than the DVD I had. Dead Ringers, because I'm still filling out that, Cronenberg. Then you get Barbie and Serial Mom and Dawn of the Dead. Hellraiser Quartet of Torment was a masterful set. Beautifully designed set. Just terrific. The Exorcist 4K was actually really good. I should do a video looking at my favourite sets that came out this year, because those 3 are definitely contenders for like the top 3. The problem is I haven't watched The Exorcist on 4K yet. So, yeah. The rest of these are alright. 101 Films had their sale from their website for Halloween or whatever. The Shield, because my mate got me to get it. I'm down the first season. I'm into the second season. I haven't watched it in a couple of weeks now. I've been so busy doing other stuff. So much stuff to do, Jello Essentials. I've got another one. They had like the red edition come back up on the website for Arrow Video, so that's going to come in soon as well. Probably would have been by the time you watch this video. Because again, this isn't the rest of my December list. But yeah, a lot of these are very new. Red Eye, I still need to watch. Napoleon, I'm probably going to watch that before I even watch the new one, and the Ridley Scott one, which hasn't come... It's come out on Apple TV and on cinema, and I just haven't watched it yet. My dad and I have been too busy. We're prioritizing Godzilla over Napoleon, because I've already seen Godzilla, and I want to watch it again over Napoleon. Sorry, Ridley, but I'm sorry. This is how it's got to be. Psycho is okay, a good release, but it's an okay film. Brotherhood of the Wolf, I've still got to watch. The rest of these, got some Criterions in there. The others on Criterion, excellent. Still yet to watch the 4K of Oppenheimer, but I did watch it in both regular cinema and then in IMAX, so I'm pretty good. I think I'm fine. I don't think I need to watch that for a while. Zaitoichi, I'm still yet to watch any of those films, actually. Because I've seen Lone Wolf and Cub, the first 3 films. Then you had a Madman package, obviously, if you've seen the videos, so I've still got to watch those. The Cost was a recent one that I watched, did an anime of Blu-ray on that, so I'd check that out if I were you. You don't have to, but you can. The Saw 4K collection, really good collection. The Meg 2 still gonna watch. The Last of Us was good. Weird Al Yankovic, the movie. These were a bunch of great cheap Umbrella releases, which I was really happy with. They had just had a big sale. I think it was a Black Friday sale, and like for Weird, the Al Yankovic story, Sirens, A Bittersweet Life, Relic, and Spotswood were all like $75 in total, posted, like free postage. Just a good selection of prices, which is great because like some of them were limited edition as well. And then we get to the most recent ones that I've scanned in. So yeah, with Knight Riders topping it off, and that was because I watched it on the Criterion channel, and I was like, this film's really good, and it's a Romero, I got to get it, and it was the limited edition version for like $35 on eBay that someone was selling, and I'm like, and it was out of print, like the Arrow video release, so I'm like, I'm gonna get that release. So this will be the last one. I don't remember where I left off the previous clip, so that'll be fun for my editing, but from Man on Fire down is the last ones I got for the year, so you know, if you've seen my latest This Weekends and collection hauls and whatever, then that'll be all of these ones, as you can see here. Most of these I got because they were all on sale from JB Hi-Fi, or for the majority. Some were Boxing Day sales from Dead and DVD. Some of these, of course, now I finally have some Radiance films as well. I did actually finish watching All in the Kills. Very, really interesting film and a really good release. But yeah, you got an Search of Darkness trilogy bundle. It's not the box set version, but it is just the trilogy, but just in a smaller case. They don't have a barcode for it, so I think I'll just add it that way instead. Yeah, then most of these were just Christmas purchases, and what I got for the very end of the year, as well as gifts, or at least what I bought from a subscriber as well, with Gangs in New York and Over the Garden Wall, which was the limited edition version and is worth like $300, which is ridiculous, but he sold it to me for $60, so that was nice enough, so I'm like, yay. Yeah, but no, the rest of these, again, just Christmas ones and last editions and whatever. I don't think I can't remember where I got up to. I feel like I got up to like maybe Black Hat. Maybe Slumber Party Massacre were the last ones I mentioned. Black Christmas. Yeah, I think I'll just end this part here, because I think you get the gist. Yeah, I definitely would have gotten all those in. So, yeah, let's end that recording there. Cool, well, obviously, yeah, a long video of just look at all the things I got in, but it kind of shows that I did spend too much money in 2023 on movies. At the same time, it was an interesting year for finding newer boutique releases and stuff like that, discovering Dead and DVD in stores like that in Melbourne, Australia, where you can import things in. Obviously, Disney cutting themselves out of the big picture, so I've had to import Disney releases in the future, which is mostly either remastered Fox titles or some of their actual Disney films of the past couple of years that I actually do like. Basically just Indiana Jones and Prey. Yeah, basically, yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what the rest of this coming year, 2024, is going to be like in that regard. But obviously, I've still gotten things in for this past January, which is just leftover stuff that I had ordered in December. And yeah, I don't plan to buy anything for our January. I think I've ordered. I bought technically 2 things so far, and that was one 4K because I had a eBay Plus voucher, and I figured it's not easy to get that Blu-ray anymore, or 4K I should say, so I might as well order it, so I did, and I really liked it, and it was a streaming movie only, so I figured a physical release of a streaming movie is worth getting, and then the other one was a 2 DVD pack that I got for $1.50, so budget-wise I'm doing pretty good, but yeah, so we'll see how it goes, and see you next time. Thanks for watching. Let me know if there's any interesting releases that you found that I got or that you got this past year. Like, what was your favorite release from 2023? Like, anything that you bought in general. It doesn't have to be a 2023 release. So, yeah. I still think that mine would have been probably Roadhouse. That is probably my favorite release that I bought last year. So, I know it was a 2022 release, but, I mean, still, really solid release. Yeah, it's just a good release. That and the Saw set. Really nice. Alright, thanks for watching. See you next time. Adios. I guess I technically could mention the Christmas Black Lagoon Laserdisc, but that doesn't scan on the Blu-ray app to my knowledge, so I don't know. We'll see.